Hello everyone. I am on the corner of Barrington and Bishop Street in Halifax. And this is Tuesday, October 9th, 2021. It's a cold 12 degrees Celsius out here today. So we're going to do a little walk around the south end down towards the waterfront today and do a little something different. Never really walked this area in depth before, so we're going to try to explore the south end, but on the east side of Barrington Street, going down the hill towards the water. And as many places we can find to go down here, that's what we're going to do. All right? So I'm walking eastward on Bishop off of Barrington Street. And this section of the south end is like the first block or two after you pass Spring Garden Road. You can see a lot of leaves on the ground today. A lot have fallen, and we've got a whole lot more to fall yet. I think more are still on the tree than what's on the ground. I've got another video on this phone that hasn't taken off yet, so I'm not sure how much space I've got, but we'll do the best we can, and hopefully I've got enough to get a decent video. If the worst comes to the worst, I do have a second phone with me, and I could put that one on here if I have to. I tripped over something back there. I don't know what it was, but so if the phone jumped on me there, that's when I tripped on something was sticking up out of the sidewalk here. So we got one construction job right here on this corner. Of Bishop and Hollis. So we're going to go back this way on Hollis. Barrington was just up there where we came down from. And it can get noisy here because we've got all these containers heading down to the port. If you look way off in the distance, you can see the cranes where they unload and unload these containers off the ships and onto the ships. That's where they're heading. Used to be called Haltern, but I understand it's got another name now, Halifax Seaport or something like that. So we are heading south on Hollis. One block down from Barrington. And we're going to explore this end of the city in depth today. Nice to take a little area and just cover all the streets, and people can get a good look at what this little block in the area is all about. Well, it is chilly out today. I got my hood up on my jacket, look. Well, maybe I better not. If I turn this around and I end up turning it off, yeah, I'll just hold it out there just in case I mess this up turning it around. There, I got my hood up. It's just a light jacket. I got a my Toronto Maple Leaf sweater underneath of it. It's not overdressed for today by any means, because it is kind of cool out when the wind's blowing. Okay, this is Morris. Let's go back up this way. I want to cover all the blocks in this area. This is the oldest part of the city down here. There's nothing older than this portion of the south end of Halifax. This is it. This is the old part of the city. This and west of Barrington, all the way over to Spring Garden, and this whole south end block area is the oldest part of the city. Look at that inn across the road. Imagine how old that must be. I have no idea, but it's probably been renovated a few times in the last century or so. There's a lot of stores, businesses, restaurants, hotels that are really old like that here. It's an old part of the city, but there's a charm about this place. You know, we usually talk about the north end and how much we like that, but the south end is really nice too. There's a lot of charm in the south end. Beautiful down here. Oh, I got a green walk, I might as well take it. So we're looking down Moore Street towards the water. And if you go up that way, you're going towards University. If you go this way, you're going to run out of road before long on Barrington, because it only goes a little bit farther. But we're not interested in that today. We're just doing the east side of Barrington and a few blocks around this neighborhood. This right here is the House of Blues. Want to see the picture on the wall here? I think I can walk in here. Probably I don't see anything that says no trespassing. It's private property, but I want to see a picture of this. Take a picture of this mural for you. The House of Blues. I'll start right up at the top. It's pretty tall. Barely's House of Blues. Isn't that nice? Very nice. I see a double bass over there. What else we got? All kinds of things here. I can't make it. Oh, there's a guitar. Okay, yeah, very nice. House of Blues. And they have a comedy hour in here as well, I can see. Barely's Wednesdays, comedy hour. And then Tuesdays, you got Garrett Mason. And these are all acts that come here or have been here. Friday, October 22nd, you got Show Enough. We got Thomas, Scagucer, Statser, maybe? Then you've got E.B. Anderson, Resolute. There you go. And then you got George Tucker, October 16th. For a long time they didn't have anything here, but now it looks like they do. On October 29th, you got Stand Back, and then you've got karaoke on that night. Here's a guy that's been around a long time. And he still plays in this place every Thursday, except when he's not in town. Morgan Davis. He's a big name in blues, and in North America. He's got several albums out, and he's been around a long time. Morgan Davis is a famous person, and now he resides at the House of Blues, I guess, every Thursday. And I don't know what he does in between that, but anyways, there he is, Morgan Davis, a long-time musician. Plays at the House of Blues. All right, interesting stuff. We'll go down to the next block and then we'll go east again. Try to cover as many blocks as we can down this area. Hopefully got a lot of stories left on my phone, because it's a little more work when you have to use two phones and splice it together. And it's better if it just stays right on this one phone and everything goes well. But I don't know how much is on here, because I made a long video on here the other day. And some people like long videos. Some like them short, some like them long. So I do both, try to keep everybody happy. You are my viewers, and I try to please you, because it's very important that I hold on to my viewers and try to get new ones, but we don't want to forget the ones we have and try to keep them happy. So I know some of you like short videos. I try to make short ones. And some of you like nice long ones, because they told me. So I make long ones for those people. Today's is going to be all depending on if my phone runs out of storage. Well, I got my backup phone here. I can take me a few minutes to set up, but I can use it. This phone here is the Google 5. This is my phone for everyday use, for talking and texting and all that stuff. And the phone I'm on is a Google 3A. That's my phone for doing videos. Used to be my main phone, but now I've moved up a little. I've got two phones. I got one for doing videos and one for other things. Let me see, we're down at South Street. South Street is one of the main streets going west. It'll take you all the way up to Roby, maybe beyond, maybe Windsor. South Street is one of the main streets. So we'll take a walk down South Street. You don't go much farther this way, but that's okay. We got lots of places to go down here. Lots of streets left. Some people says, how do you find something in a city the size of Halifax? Find something new and fresh every day. Well, there's always something different, always something new. Sometimes we focus on construction. Sometimes we focus on events, things. Just depends. And sometimes we're going back in history, looking at older areas, and that's what we're doing today. I made one down here in the south before, but we went to the west side of Barrington. This time we're going to the east side. We're going to cover all the area down here. And this is the Westin Hotel, right next door to the train station. And the bus Via Rail's right over there. They are running in some capacity, not full yet, but they are in some capacity, still running. You can take a train to Montreal now. And the bus station is just beyond the train station. So you got a hotel, train station, and bus station. At one time it was very, very busy. Not so much these days, but with a little bit of luck and things going good and this pandemic gets over, maybe people will see the value in taking a train trip somewhere. Well, I'd love to do that again. I used to ride trains a lot when I was younger. But recent years we've always had a car and we drove where we wanted to go. I'll cross at the next one, but I won't have to cross two intersections, just one. So we'll let some of these cars go and then I'll cut across. Alright, might as well go, get it over with. Alright, there's not much to see on this block, but we'll go down it anyways. I won't say there's not much to see. The harbor's down there, and the boardwalk's not far from here. We may get on that yet to finish off our walk. If I might. We'll see when we get down this neighborhood. Oh, sorry. Almost bumped into somebody there. All right, we'll go up this way. Halifax has more than its share of these over street walkways. I have a lot of those here. I don't think Toronto had as many as we got here. We have a lot of them. In fact, they're everywhere in the city pretty well. That's the big construction area down there on the waterfront. They're going to be all kinds of stuff. They're going to be condos, and then the bottom floors is shopping, mall type shopping, and coffee shops and restaurants, everything, all in one nice spot down there when that's done. It's going to be 2 years from now, 2023, when that's scheduled to open. Look, this is a different angle. We've never really showed much of Halifax from this angle before. And I turned up on this street and I didn't tell you what it was, but I think it's possibly Water Street. Yeah, you get a different perspective on it from here. You get the old and the new all in one picture here. Well, let me see. It is. I got my nephew on the other phone, but I'll get back to him. I don't want to interrupt you folks right now. I'll get back to him. I'm sure he won't be going anywhere. He lives out. Well, I don't know where he lives now. He used to live in Fredericton, but I heard he was moving. I don't know. We'll see when I talk to him. His brother's out there in Alberta. His brother's in Alberta, and his, I guess it'd be cousin, is out there too. side. We're going to go up. Now we're going back up Morris, and then we'll go down the next street. We walked up Morris from Hollis to Barrington, but we never walked this side of it. This has some interesting houses on that side, typical of the older houses, where they're all different colors. Make sure nobody's behind me. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you get taken up doing these videos and somebody's behind you, and if you walk to the other side of the sidewalk, you can step right out in front of them and get in the way, and that's not good. So try to make sure there's nobody coming behind me. Aren't those houses nice? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 there on that side. They all look really nice, well maintained. They might be old, but they really look nice. We go up to Hollis, we'll just go north. You can't if you're driving, but you can if you're walking. There's a bit of wind today, but I don't think my microphone's going to get bothered by it too much. Do have a windscreen over it. I can feel wind, but can't really hear it like there's a loud noise or anything, so we might be okay. There's a nice little cafe right there. The Wired Monk Coffee Bistro. Looks like a good little spot. I love murals on walls. There are plenty of them here, and I have to show them every time I see one because I love them. Murals are great. So we're on Morris till the next block, and then we'll go east again. A bit of construction going on down here in the south end right now. Normally we don't see a whole lot of construction in the south end, but there is some going on here. Here's another construction site right here. Okay, we'll go back down the hill now. I gotta tell you what street this is if I can. If I can at all. Tell you what street it is, I will. If there's no sign, I might not be able to. All right. Okay, this is another end of Bishop Street. We were on the upper end of it before. Now we're going down the hill on Bishop Street. This is a very desired part of the city with the new condos where people want to live. For good reason, because the waterfront's right there, boardwalk, and all the things that goes along with that. To live in this neighborhood, you're right beside all that. Great in the summer. Well, in the winter, not maybe, but great in the summer. So there's the new condos going up right there. It's not going to be as high as this one, but nevertheless, it's still a condo building, and nice to see them going up. And the city's gradually losing the old rundown buildings, getting nice new glass and cement buildings. But we still got a blend of the old and the new, and that's great. When I get to the bottom of this hill, there will be on lower water. Then we'll go across to the next street and we'll explore that block. There's not much to go that way because it's just the water. So we'll go the way the truck's going, which is north. All right, let's see if we can get across here. Okay. We're on Lower Water Street. This is a pretty cool little area right here. They got restaurants with outdoor patios. Quite a few places to dine out. There's one right there, and one right there. They sell crab burgers in there. I don't know. You have to like seafood a lot to want a crab burger, but I don't think I like it that much that I want a crab burger, but for those that do, it's available there. That store right there is the Halifax bra store. And they also have a live lounge and things in there. But they mostly like bras and all that kind of stuff, swimwear too. And nice clothes. But also a lounge in there, so they said. Haven't been in there.
Are you in Terrace Bay? Home Depot is on the way.
Want to see a nice looking building? Look at this. Isn't that nice? Yes. Very, very nice, very British looking. Very British looking indeed. Well, I'm just looking at my phone. I've got half an hour on this video. I can't understand how the time flies when I'm making video. Usually feels like about 10 minutes, and I look down, it's a half an hour's passed. Well, that's how it goes when you're making videos. The time just flies. You enjoy it so much that you not even aware of how fast the time goes. I'm going to go across the road and show you a spot. They're looking for a developer for this. So if any developers see this video, here you are. Here's a spot. And I'll give you the corner it's on shortly here. It is Salter Street and Lower Water is the eastern side of it. The western side has another name for the street. But this is a spot right here. That would be a wonderful spot. They're looking for a mixed-use development site. I would say condos with stores in the bottom is what they're looking for. It's a big piece of land. You could have a big project right here. It could be a building the size of that one over there would fit in here. My phone is doing things. Let's see. Okay, just my nephew, I will get back to him when I finish this video. Shaping places and spaces. Okay. So this place is ripe for the picking. It's a great spot, great location. They just need somebody to come along. They can buy this land, or if they can lease it maybe too, not sure. Okay, here it is. 1557 to 1548. Lower Water Street. It's the area this place takes up. I see they got some cement stuff stored in here. Whether that means anything or not, I don't know. Look at the leaves here. Oh, it's such a beautiful fall day today. All right, we will continue on. We are heading north. on Lower Water Street. We are at Sackville Street. Let's take a walk up Sackville. Sackville and Lower Water. We are now going westward on Sackville Street. I can definitely tell it's cooler today because this is the first day I put my hood up. Walking around. It's not a heavy jacket, but it's still got my hood up because it keeps the wind off me. So it definitely means fall is here, and we're close to the sub-zero line. I saw a couple of places this morning in Canada that were in the minus 2 and 3, something like that. So we're getting near that. We're still above zero yet, but we're getting near that. Want to know what temperature it is out now, how much it came up today? Let's have a look. It is 12 degrees Celsius. 12 degrees Celsius at the moment. So now I'm back on Hollis Street. We'll walk across Hollis.
I was like, I wanted to make up.
Walk across Hollis Street. And we'll see where we go after that. We're getting more downtown now than we were when they started out. This isn't really the South End anymore. This is more downtown now, kind of central downtown Halifax, where we are now. But I thought I'd just keep walking until I run out of stuff to talk about. I suppose that's possible. Any danger I could run out of things to say? I don't know. I don't think so. I won't try to talk when these loud trucks go by, because when I'm talking around noise, I tend to raise my voice, and then it's really loud on the recording, so I try to be mindful of that. When noisy things go by, to stop talking and let it go by, and then talk again. We are making our way up here. We're going to be probably ending this video, but we'll see. I might just find something else to put in here yet. Throw it in along with this south end walk. We might just could take a little peek at the waterfront if you like on a fall day, because things look different when people aren't there anymore in the groves like they were in the hot summer. So I'm going to head down. I can't tell you the name of the street because I can't see a sign, but maybe the next intersection I can. I know I should know them by now, shouldn't I? But give me a break. I'm a senior. Our memories aren't as good as when we were 20. So it's something that dwindles with age. Your memory just not quite as good as it was when you're young. The outdoor patios aren't doing too good today because it's a little too chilly for sitting outside eating. This little street right here is called Bedford. Let's just take a walk down it because it looks pretty cool. You don't go that far, but on that side you got trees overhanging the sidewalk, grass and flowers. This side you don't really, but this side has got all some shops and things over here, a few. There's shops here too, I guess. That looks like a please have proof of vaccine and ID ready upon entry. It's a coffee shop, I guess, a restaurant. That's down on Bedford Street. I'm just going to look at the menu if you want, because this looks like it might be a really nice place to go out for supper. Let's see what they have here. All right. We'll look at the salads first. We got Caesar salad, spinach salad, apple beet salad, beef burgers, and fish tacos, veggie burgers, California club, pulled chicken sandwich, and then we have lobsters and grilled salmon, apple beet salad, crunchy haddock, Digby scallops, fish and chips, mostly a lot of seafood. They have seafood chowder, and then they have salads, creamy garlic dressing, and then they have spinach, apple beef, okay, crab cakes, oyster. Yeah, it's a seafood restaurant. You can buy delicious fishes dishes. Wow, quite that line there. Grilled salmon, breaded scallops, poached halibut, haddock and shrimp, shellfish, and creamy chicken mushroom, penny, P-E-N-N-E, penny. And that's your menu for this place. In case anybody's interested in a night out with seafood. This place is called Founder Square over here. I'm not sure what all's in it. It's got different things. Founder Square. I would say it's two shops in there, and I see a post office in there. So must be like an inside mall or something like this. We have a lot of police activity right here. I'm not sure if they're just parking, waiting for the people parked illegally, or if it's, no, those would be the bylaw officers doing that. So I'm not sure. They got nice brand new looking cars. Wow. So we'll go down to the corner, and then we'll walk back down to over water. And then we'll come up, or we'll go down to Waterfront and then walk up to the ferry terminal. Because that's probably how I'm going to go home today. Let's see how the time looks here. 1:11, yeah. I got lots of time. I'll go to the ferry terminal, go across to Dartmouth. I could take the bus home, but I may just walk home. Like to get some walking in. I'll see how much I got by the time I finish this video. If you want to know, I'll let you know before I turn off the camera, okay? How many steps I walked so far. But I want to get a little more if I don't have enough. This is Highway 102 when you go this way. Or it goes on to 102. And there's a noisy machine. Looking right up the hill again on Sackville Street. Now we're going to cross over to the waterfront to finish up our video. Just get a little taste of a noisy area up there, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have this sailor heading out to the ship in one of my videos, but I'm going to do it again just in case I don't. Okay? It depicts a sailor getting ready to get on a ship and head off to, in wartime, I guess. He's got his duffel bag with him and his bedroll up on his shoulder. And he's all suited up for the Navy. And this probably commemorates this sailor statue representing those that valiant young Canadians who served in both war and peace, and symbolic of thousands of sailors who were instrumental in the victory at sea and fitting acknowledgments to those who continue to maintain the peace. Signed by the Atlantic Chief Petty Officers Association. All right, let's go over and finish up on the waterfront. See if there's anything new down here today. You never know. Could be. Might not be, but we'll take a look anyways. Then we'll walk our way over to Tim Hortons or the ferry terminal, somewhere over there. Somewhere over there where I can finish up this video. We got 40 minutes so far. I haven't run out of space yet. If I can just finish this off without running out of space, that will be great. It usually puts a little yellow sign up on my screen that says I'm low. If I'm going to run out of space before I actually do run out of space. Let's go over here and say hi to my friend. I used to busk down here with him back a long time ago.
We're on camera.
You're going to be on YouTube.
Oh, what's up?
Hey,
Party.
how's it going?
Pretty good.
That's good.
This guy also busks down here. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He hasn't been down here the last couple of years, but he's usually down here really early in the morning.
Maybe next summer, if
Yeah.
it's opened up next summer, I'm going to come back. I've been thinking about that. Next summer, if it's good.
Because he always comes down here and busks until he get coffee money. So usually by the time you would get here, he'd already be done. So
Oh yeah,
he's a really early riser.
I'd only stay about 3 hours.
Yeah.
I like your gimbal.
Yeah, this thing works pretty good.
Yeah, like he's probably one of the only buskers.
You
that
got
will
the
be here
same
before
one.
me when I get down here, so you probably don't
what's
see him
your
often.
what's your YouTube name?
Oh, I don't have a YouTube thing, man.
Oh, well, maybe you're doing YouTube videos.
No, just for my own stuff.
Here, I get that. I just reached my 500 subscribers this week.
Are you recording right now?
Yep. I am
Somebody's
indeed.
watching this somewhere?
Hmm?
So somebody's watching this somewhere?
Not right now. It's not live.
Okay, so do you edit? Or would this be recorded?
My son looks after that. He's the techie.
All right.
Yeah, I made my 500 subscriber special video this week, and I played my guitar on it. And my son did a really good job with the videos. I did still pictures. I took about 120 pictures, and each one jumped out on the screen and then went back in, and the next one like that.
That's a good indication.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's it going? You make some money? A little bit.
Pretty decent cheese, yeah. A lot more than I thought that we made.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
I know, because it's not busy. It's not busy.
Yeah, we're definitely not working too hard today. Like,
No.
we're just having fun hanging out.
When we working, we're
You're just kind of coasting today.
This is why I love about busking, because we're just hanging out. Really, like we're not
Yeah.
trying to
Yep.
work. We're just having a good time and making some decent money while we're at it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Stuff that we would do if we were at home anyway.
Yeah.
But nice to give the people the opportunity to enjoy it with us.
For the last year, I had a little gig there where I made $100 a week. I used to take this guy out that had Alzheimer's, and we walk around. We go for coffee and go out and eat and stuff like that. And I get paid $100 for doing that. So that kept me in coffee money. I didn't have to do this. So
Yeah.
But next year, I'm coming out next summer.
Yeah. Well, whenever I see my best friend, he always has a ton of friggin' McDonald's coffee coupons. So next time I get a stack of them, I'll save them.
I know
for
you
ya.
gave me some
Yeah,
last
I'll
time.
give you another stack next year when I see
You
I'll probably
did.
see him over Christmas. I'll save them for you.
Yeah, you gave
I
me.
had to quit coffee because it's bad for my stomach.
You gave me McDonald's coffee things.
Yeah, do you still have any of those?
No, they're long gone.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
I didn't take long to do them. Nah. The only thing saves me and my wife is working, and so it's not too bad. Yeah.
Well, you got yourself a little sugar mama.
Yeah, she keeps.
That's what I told him he should try and find.
Mhm.
Because he really likes kids. He wants to have kids, and he really
Yeah.
likes kids. So it's like, I was telling him, like, if you're at home looking after your kids, you could have like a little daycare space in your house if you wanted. But
My kids
that's
are
a
all
lot of
grown up
paperwork.
now.
Yeah.
My youngest one would be 20. I'm not sure. 24 maybe. They're all grown up now. So this your first year coming down here?
Oh no, I've been doing this for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. I've never seen you. I guess I'm always here late.
I used to be just before the pilot boats.
Okay.
And there's a wooden thing in the back and trees hanging out there. I used to be right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he would usually be done, usually around like 11,
Yeah.
maybe 12. So
I'm usually never down here. At
Yeah.
this time, so.
And I always stop and talk to the Jehovah's Witnesses on the way out. They were right around the corner from me. And every time I go by, they say, "Oh, I like your music." So I stopped then and I got to know them a little bit and chat with them on the way out. Yeah. So I thought you must be a YouTuber when I seen your gimbal there. No? You never run out of material.
I don't have an exciting life to YouTube.
well, you're trying to write a documentary about the life that you used to have. So
Yeah.
you used to be way too much excitement. So it's probably better that you're more
Well, you've
relaxed
been a little
lately.
bit sarcastic with the recent events and everything.
Well,
you know.
okay.
And there's always something going on in my life,
Sometimes I can't pick up on your sarcasm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need to talk to my son. He specializes in sarcasm.
Yeah. I'm a retired paramedic.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
one of the first. I was on the first wave when paramedicine was introduced to the Maritimes.
Stan's really
back
wobbly
in
sometimes.
The late 80s.
I need to get a new one.
Early 90s.
Oh yeah. My brother was a paramedic in Fredericton, but he
What's his name?
Neil McCarty.
McCarty. Yeah, I was in Sackville.
Oh yeah. He spent his whole time in
Really
Fredericton.
fucking blitzed right now.
Exactly, New Brunswick. I used to go to Fredericton.
Yeah, I feel really
stuff
good,
like
too.
that. I knew some of the crew
Yeah.
there, but not.
It's a really good like.
Then
level
he
of
stopped and he went back to driving dump
Not
truck.
like
and
I like
he
going
didn't
further,
like
but
that. He didn't like it. He
only
did
made
it for
back.
quite a
This
few
is a
years.
good
Starting
level
ahead,
of
man.
day buzz.
Hard and head.
I don't work at all anymore. I'm
Enough to still,
retired.
like,
I'm-
perform well.
Oh yeah, it's,
It's like
Have a great day.
Well, whereas, like, you just feel better, it's, like, still works.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Here's a couple of buskers down at the waterfront. And they're going to play you a tune to put on YouTube. It's original material, so I don't have to worry about copyright.
All the days I compromised, I don't know why, don't know why. All the pain I did condone, hope I went home, got superstar. All the help that I did need, my foolish pride got the best of me. All the things I could have been if I let my heart just take the lead. All the things I could not do in days where I
Oh, I went too big.
always blue. Looking now, they seem so simple. Live my life before I break up. Happiness was a mystery. Let's say goodbye to misery. I'm fed up being fed up now. I'm coming on up. All the struggle, my mental health, in terms of experience, gave me well. All the girls that rejected me, one day I'll find my love to be. All the times that I flew down, time I did, filled me with doubt. All the thoughts of suicide, when it's not for me to decide when I die. All the things I could not do in days where I was always blue. Looking now, they seem so simple. Live my life before I break up. Happiness was a mystery. Let's say goodbye to misery. I'm fed up being fed up now. I'm coming on up. Oh, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Upside down. On the left. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All the dead end jobs I worked, I was suffering so. All the times I got stepped on, did myself wrong, I listened. All the songs that I did right just gave me so much more inside. All the
Okay, I'm back for the last little bit of this video. That was really nice to add that to the... You never know, right, when you start walking, who you're going to run into. The guy playing the harp, I knew him pretty well now from playing down here myself. I was busking here 2 years ago, and then COVID came along, and I didn't bother with it after that. But if all goes well, I plan to be back there next year. Well, the waterfront is kind of calm out here today, so we're going to walk back out to lower water, and somewhere along the way I'm going to end my video. I might end it just looking down the water through these trees. Looks like a beautiful thing to do. So that was really nice. That was wonderful. Give those guys a little exposure. And they're really good. They could have a career in music, but it's very tough. I know, I'm a guitar player, and it'd be very tough to make a living from it. Some do. I guess I'm not prepared to pay the price for that. I'm a family guy, always was, always like having a family, like being married, like my kids are grown up now, so can't really say I have kids anymore. They're still my kid, but they're grown up. All right, I'm going to point you right down through the trees towards the wave at the end. How's that? You like that? Okay. So if you like this video, push like. If you're not yet a subscriber, just do me a big favor and just take your finger and push that subscribe button. I would love it. You just make my day if I get a new subscriber. And there's always that notification bell. Push it if you get in the mood. If you're not in the mood, just ignore it. All right? Hey, have a great day. Until next time, bye for now.